Alright guys, shit, this is a back-to-back video. I'm running low. I ain't ate yet. I'm about to eat after this video. I had to make it for the videos that I couldn't put on here like I told you on the first one. Well, the second one really. This is going on YouTube, you know where to go to now. Fuck this shit. This one's gonna be about politics. Not really big on politics, so this is probably gonna be a little short one. Politics. Okay. I'm going to talk about basically the two main parties. I mean, there's many parties for people who don't know. There's a lot of parties. It's just two of them are the only. Republican and Democrats are the only two people that are really going to get into office because of the fan support. Like, they got the Communist Party, the Conservative Party, stuff like that. They're not going to get in because they don't have a biggest following as the Democrat and Republicans. So we're going to get into it. Barack Obama, he's had 4 years. He's created more jobs, like he said he did. I've seen it on TV and I've seen it around here. He has created more jobs. He is using solar powered energy and using electrical dams, water energy to produce electricity instead of using nuclear energy, which is harmful to the earth and to the ozone, because we got to take care of this, because once the earth is gone, all this shit that people have been talking about, like Mars and all the other stupid shit like that, ladies and gentlemen, there's no oxygen in space. And I don't believe you can make oxygen. I don't know if that's possible. If you can, that'd be something new to me. But even if you do go to these other planets, if you don't have water, you're not going to be able to survive anyway. So it's a wrap on that space shit. So, don't be fooled by that. Like, oh, the Earth gets destroyed, we'll just go here. No, it don't work like that. That's why God gave us the Earth. It's the only planet that we can live on. But yeah, back to Barack. He's also killed Osama bin Laden, and he did that. It didn't even take him 8 years to do that. Bush could even do it. And that's why we went to war in the first place, because of Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. Because they hit the World Trade Center. Rest in peace to everybody that had something to do with that. That was a very sad time for America. But yeah, I believe Obama should get back in. He's done a great job so far from what I've seen for these first 4 years, and I believe we should give him another 4 years so that he can make up for what George Bush did. Because those 8 years, George Bush put us in recession, and we're coming out slowly and surely. And I believe if we give Obama 4 more years, we'll be if not on track, we'll be damn near back to where we need to be. Get the economy back flourishing. Take these prices back down, and especially this gas. Gas is crazy. I remember when I was a little kid, and you could get gas. I remember looking up at the thing, and the gas bullet, the gas, overhead. It said $1.36. $1.36. You know how lovely that would be right now for a car? A nigga could put $10 in his car right now and ride all week. But, that's just the way, life is. And I guess you can thank Bush for everything bad that's happened to the economy, since then. And, yeah, I want to touch on Bush, because I pretty much touched on Barack Obama and said everything I had to say about him. I told you I'm not really a big politician. Don't follow it like that. George Bush, I gotta say this, I never got a chance to talk about him. This man, George W. Bush, son of, George W. Bush, the first one. This man cheated in Florida. I don't care what no one says, he cheated in Florida. They told us that they lost the ballots. And what was crazy, and this is why I don't understand, that's why America's so phony. How is it not going to be the same result if you get everybody to revote? Because Al Gore was about to win Florida. And then they lost the vote, and then George Bush won. And I don't understand how that happened. Because if he was going to win the first time, why wouldn't he win the second time? Bullshit. He cheated in Florida, basically. So that makes him a Seminole. That is a Young Jeezy verse. And for anyone who doesn't know what a Seminole is, that's an Indian. And an Indians got their land taken from them. The English came over and pretty much took the Indians' land, and then after a while they're like, oh man, we did the Indians wrong, so they started giving them reservations, and on these reservations they made casinos. Now, anyone that's been to a casino can tell you, and I'll tell you personally, the way they make their money is by cheating. You know what I'm saying? There's no luck factor that plays into it. I don't care if you play the slots, I don't care if you play the cards, I don't care if you roll the dice. Some way, somehow, they're going to cheat you. That's what they do. That's how they make their money. And then what makes it so bad is people know they cheat and they'll still go there, and people know they cheat, but no one says anything. You see what I'm saying? And that's just like with George Bush. That's why Jeezy said, and I said, that he's a Seminole, because he cheated in Florida. You know what I'm saying? And no one said anything. I guess he's an Indian now. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to say that about George Bush. If you're a Republican and you're watching this, don't take this personally. This is just my personal opinion. That's why, you know what I'm saying, it's freedom of speech. It's just my personal opinion. I have nothing against Republicans. Or, no, let me put it like this. I don't have nothing against people that are Republicans. It's just that I don't believe their ideas are right. You know what I'm saying? Their type of administration is right for, you know what I'm saying, the America that I want, the America that I see. But, yeah, let's talk about Mitt Romney now. And I'm just going to touch up on him just real quick. And I'm going to tell you what turned me off of him. Watching the presidential debate. Anyone who doesn't know, but you should know, and when I tell you this, it'll make sense if you didn't know. America has an outstanding debt to a couple of countries. They borrowed money from them, you know what I'm saying, during the recession. So that's why gas and shit, you know what I'm saying, and stuff in the stores are so high, because we owe them so much money. And we got to, America has to, you know what I'm saying, pull the prices up, so once they get the money, they can pay these other people back from the money that we had to borrow, thanks to Bush, that we had to borrow. So that's why stuff is so high, because we got to pay, and then they got to take the money that we paid, and we got to pay them. You see what I'm saying? That's why tax money goes and other shit like that. But yeah, they asked Mitt Romney, they said, Mr. Romney, how are you going to decrease the deficit? You know what I'm saying? And he gave two answers. He gave two suggestions, and both of these were horrible. The first one he said was increase taxes. I mean, I really shouldn't even have to say what that's going to do. You should already know what increasing taxes is going to do. And I work hard enough for my money as it is. And I'm sure everybody else works hard enough for their money as it is too. So you going to tax us even more? And we already in a damn recession? Hell no. And then, this is what crazy. If you ask someone how you going to decrease the deficit, why the hell would you say that we need to increase the deficit? What the fuck? That don't make sense. How you going to decrease the deficit by increasing it? By borrowing more money for these countries? Come on, man. That don't even make sense. Then we're going to have to pay even more money. The middle class and the lower class, of course, because rich people, anything in politics, well, anything in life really doesn't affect rich people because they're rich. But anything else, it affects middle class, lower class, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So that's why I'm really not too fond of Republicans, because it's always about them just staying rich and everybody else just staying pretty much where they're at in life. And I want to come up, and I'm pretty sure everybody else wants to come up. And we can't do that under, you know what I'm saying, Republican rules and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just my outlook on, you know, politics right now. And hopefully Obama get in, and, you know what I'm saying, we can get all this shit cleaned up and get America back on track. So that's just how I feel about politics. So this is going to be The Life and Times of Scott M Volume 3. Go check it out. Tell your friends. Give me some good feedback, bad feedback. It doesn't matter to me. So yeah, one love, man, and God bless.